How
you
First
doing?
Moves Martial Arts. We have Darian Payne, aka Coach Durf. He's been with Perfect Moves Martial Arts for over 3 years. He has cornered well over 25 to 30 matches of kickboxing and mixed martial arts. Welcome to the first test recording.
Hey, thank you, man. I'm honored, man. I never Skyped before. This is gonna be fun.
Hey, thank you for sitting in and giving us a test run, see how this works out. I'm hoping that it turns into something really nice, and hopefully this is not the last, and hopefully we get more videos of you and the team and other people that are martial artists. Today I want to ask you a couple questions about your experience as a martial artist. What do you love about martial arts, and also tell us about your trip to Amsterdam, the Netherlands, back in 2019.
Oh, cool. Martial arts. Actually, I was introduced to you, Master Pearson, through a mutual friend, and it was to lose weight because I was getting up there in age. I was getting older, and I did the Vic Tanny. I did the Princeton Club. It just wasn't working out for me, and me and my friend were talking, and it came down to I needed to be somewhere where I was going to be held accountable. And he suggested a martial arts gym, and that had never crossed my mind. And so it just happened like that. He took me to the gym. He introduced me to you, and that was the summer of 2014, actually, I think it was.
Wow, that's 6 years.
Yeah, that's 6 years old. and it's I fell in love with it. And once I enjoyed the training and I saw my body starting to change, I just decided that, let me educate myself on what I'm doing and what I'm learning here. And so I just went YouTube crazy, and I studied. I asked a bunch of questions, and then I was fortunate enough for you to assist you in a couple of fights and learn things behind the ring and what goes on behind the scenes. And I was just a sponge, just soaking it all up. As far as going to Amsterdam, that was a trip of a lifetime. All these people that I've been looking at on YouTube, and there they were right in front of me, arm's length. That was crazy. And they all knew you.
Now, which was one of the champions that you're able to meet over in Amsterdam?
I met Daryl Sickman, Gegard Mousasi. Who else was a champion over there? I met so many people through you. I got to see a bunch of people. I got Melvin Manhoff. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I did get a chance to see him. Just all these legends that were there that I got to see. I got to train at Mike's gym, Mike Van Interzen's gym. That was just world class right there, man. Them people are phenomenal, man. I can't wait to go back again.
Tell us about your time. Tell us about your time when you were sparring at the famed Bert Kopp's gym. How was that?
Bert Kopp's gym. Keep your hands up over there. Them dudes, they go pretty hard, and it was fun and humbling because you're stepping in there, and these guys they mean business. Not that they're there to hurt you, but they're training hard. These are some of the best strikers in the world over there, and you got to be on your A game over there. So that was fun. That was fun.
Nice. And what was one of the things that you did to relax when you're done sparring and working out for the day? What did you do?
Man, I was so tired. I think it was just time to eat and sleep.
Yeah.
Just to get to live like a fighter, just eat, sleep, train. That's all we did for 2 weeks. Eat, sleep, and train. So that was an experience in itself. And, for a guy my age, I thought that I would burn out, but actually not at all. Actually, I was just thirsty for more because your body hardens and it's a lifestyle,
Right.
And I think it's a pretty cool lifestyle too. If you can make a living doing it, something that you love, it's not really considered work. I'm sure a lot of people have heard that, but I got to experience that for 2 weeks, and that was love.
That's nice. Now, one of the things that you're able to experience was the full sort of spectrum of what it means to coach, corner, and then get your fighter out there. You've been able to go to the different organizations like LFA, Three River Throwdown, Chosen Few, and also corner in Amsterdam, or actually in The Hague. Now, talk about your experience by going through different levels, going from local to regional to international.
It is very, very innovative to watch how other people do things different. And I always tried to take something from somebody and incorporate it into what we're doing, just little things. Just like I said, just absorbing so much and just watching the little things that go on in the back. I remember once watching a guy, his coaches warmed him up, and they had him warming up for an hour, like a straight hour. And I thought the guy was exhausted by the time he got to the ring. And I said to myself, I would never do a fighter like that,
Right.
And I've seen a lot of do's and I've seen a lot of don'ts. And it's just absorbing everything that you see and going back to you and saying, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Is that a good idea? Should a guy be doing that? Hey, look at this, coach. What is that? So I'm always keeping my antennas, and I'm always thinking of, look, I've been here a short time, and it's not about a catching up. It's about learning as much as I can, no matter where I'm at in any kind of martial arts setting.
Right.
I just want to be learning. Want to be learning and getting better and passing that on to my teammates, asking my coaching staff. And just, if you're doing that, you're doing the right things, if you're continuing to learn.
Yes. I totally also second that. I believe highly in continuing education, because it's hard to go out there, I believe, without training and telling somebody, hey, you can just go out there and keep your hands up and punch, and at the age that you're at, it's awesome that you've been able to say, hey, I've gone to the highest level for kickboxing, that going to Amsterdam and sparring, and going to Almere at Mike Van Interzon's gym and sparring and putting together what you've learned in this time period and putting it together and being an example for the other guys on the team. Yeah, it's really good.
It's been great. It's been great because I fully submerged myself into martial arts. I'm a father of two. I'm a husband, and I'm at home, I'm at work, or I'm at the gym. There's much more. And so, I've come a long way in a short period of time, but I didn't skip anything. I continued to learn and continue to absorb and to take information wherever it came from, process it, analyze it, overanalyze it, ask questions, and just be, I just want to be a good martial artist. That's all I want to be. And it's fun. I just fell in love with it. MMA was my thing, but, I'm really dominant, kickboxing. Kickboxing is, that's what I enjoy more. But I love all martial arts, even traditional martial arts. I grew up watching the Yin Yang Sunday and stuff like most kids, but, I never took it serious as if, that would be something that I would be doing. But, no matter what age it comes. And it just happened to come in my 40s, but that's okay, because I still feel very youthful, very energetic, and I'm happy. I haven't been this happy in a long time.
And how much weight have you lost since you've been training at Perfect Moves and doing martial arts?
When I first got to Perfect Moves, I weighed myself, and I think I was 194 pounds. Oh, wow. I was 194 pounds, and I think 191, 194. I'm not sure. I was in the 190s, And since I've been training, I've kept myself between 165 and 170. You know, I've kept myself around there. That's why I feel strong and healthy yet. So what's that? 30 pounds?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 30, 35 pounds. So even though I wasn't obese, I was out of shape. And but once the weight didn't come off immediately, it just came off with I just kept showing up. You know,
Right.
that was my thing. Just keep showing up. And then I educated on myself what I should, what I shouldn't be eating. It's still an evolving door. You know, just recently this year, I took all dairy out of my diet. I don't eat any dairy anymore. Um, yeah, it's just I'm just continuing to evolve. And so yeah.
Another accomplishment that I don't think a lot of people are aware of is you got to run your very own corner, be the head coach in the corners at a couple shows before, right?
Yeah, Bushido 3, I got to run my own corner,
Mm-hmm.
and that was cool. The comfort was is having Clarissa Pearson, you know, by my side. That, you know, that was really that helped me be really comfortable. I was very, very nervous. I think the first time I did it was a smoker up in Minneapolis, actually, and
Right.
Clarissa wasn't with me. That was the very first one. And yeah, I was really, really nervous, but I just kept it basic, kept it simple, and just I think the greatest advice you gave me was just stick with what you know, just stay in your element. And I've gotten more comfortable with it. It's still learning because each and every fighter is different. I'm sure a lot of coaches know they have certain things they do and they don't do, but each and every fighter is different. It's about the fighter on fight day, and I'm there to put them in the best position to win.
Very nice, very nice. And this is wrapping up our interview. Who would you like to thank that has helped you on your journey throughout life in general, not just martial arts, but in life, to helping you be the successful man that you are today?
Oh man, there's so many people to thank. I hope I don't forget anybody. First, I want to thank my wife because my wife saw a full transformation in me, and it's not that I was a bad husband before, but she just saw me become very passionate about something. You know, she's seen a passion in me that she hadn't seen in other things. Like she knows how incredibly passionate I am about fishing, and she saw me have the same passion towards martial arts. So she saw
Mhm.
that. That's the first person I want to thank. I want to thank James Sutton for introducing me to you. If he hadn't ever introduced me to you, who knows where I would be right now. I want to thank Clarissa. I want to thank Coach T. I want to thank all my teammates at the gym. Man, there's so many people to thank. I want to thank Mike Van Itterzen. I want to thank Tarek. Tarek was really cool, man. He let me stay at his home. He welcomed me in his home. He showed us around. Man, that was grade A. Man, I don't want to forget anyone. I don't want to forget anyone. There's just so many people to thank. And they've all had a real positive effect on where I am right now.
Great. Well, I thank you very much for doing our first test run of the first episode of Bushido 3's talk show. And we'll see how it turns out. And I'm so much thankful for you as a Perfect Moves martial arts student, as a supporter of Bushido 3 kickboxing and MMA promotions. And once again, thank you.
Hey, thank you, man. That was fun, man. I'm